Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome to the Ardenfall demo. It is a open-world sandbox RPG heavily inspired by, well, Morrowind, primarily. Morrowind and old-school open-world sandbox RPGs. Games that I grew up with that have kind of gone the way of the Dodo, largely replaced with the more, like, classic Ubisoft open-world games, which I don't like as much. There's something kind of immersive sim about this old style of game, and I've been missing it. I'm glad to see that a lot of indie developers are starting to kind of pick up that torch and carry it. And so, I guess let's dive in. I'm going to make a new character. I previously recorded a video on this game, but the performance was just not up to par, and they've smoothed it out incredibly well since then.
You are a traveler on a westward voyage across the sea. Your vessel wanders into a mysterious fog. The storm's tendrils tear at the hull, dragging your ship into the depths below. You are cast into the frigid waters of a land unknown. Your past life as a scoundrel, a sellsword, or scholar is irrelevant. You are now an outsider who must forge a path in this strange world.
Alright. Okay, now I get to make a character. Wow, even the character looks very Morrowindy. Hello. Okay, male. So we can be a Karu elf, Nara elf, obsidian dwarf. I'll be honest, not exactly what I was gonna expect for dwarf proportions. Was I unable to... Yeah, I guess I just have this mustache. I don't think there's a way that I can swap it. I think it's just baked in. If you're a dwarf, you have a mustache. Not a beard, just a mustache. Okay, so what are my 3 remaining major skills? So, greatswords and axes. Yeah, thievery. So major skills add +5 to the skill as well as increases how quickly you can increase your skills on level up. Okay. So athletics increases your movement and swimming speed, jump height, and breath amount. Alchemy is not in the game at the moment, so we don't need to care about that. Psychic damage, charm and blind. Elemental. Yeah, I guess there's no enchanting or blacksmithing or like a lot of other stuff. So, I guess maybe we go back to attributes. Screw int, we're going to just go pure unga bunga barbarian with a single tongue for now. Or singles. Well, hopefully a single tongue, but also a silver tongue. Okay, so what are our traits? Let's see. Unlock dialogue choices in interactions. Well, brute aristocrat. Where does that land? I don't know. And we are Wabo. Perfect. Is this good? I don't know. We'll find out. Create character. Yeah, this has got the good low poly art that I look for. Ooh, some basic stuff. Anything else on this beach while I'm here? Random shell, doesn't look like there's much I can mess with. There might be reasons to explore out this direction, but I don't see it, and it doesn't matter. Once again, it's a demo, and I should swap to the other side. There's actually stuff going on here. Okay, well, we know the barrels that washed up to shore have stuff in them, so I should at least check to see if there's any others. There's one. And it's empty. Rude. Well, let's go talk to this guy. Hello, guy. Ah, someone's still breathing. Praise the waves. I was starting to think the ocean had decided I'd make a fine meal. He coughs, pushing himself upright. We need to find help. Ha! A weakling. I'm surprised you crawled out alive. Mock all you like. Okay, succeeded check brute trait. As long as I live to hear the joke. Listen well. I'm kin to House Tsubaki, who rule these shores. Help me find someone who still draws breath, and I'll see that you're well received in the cities of the coast. Punch him in the face. Tiring the elf's prattle, you decide you've heard enough. You draw back and drive your fist square into his forehead with all the force you can muster. Punch leaves him staggering, jaws slack, eyes wide with shock. He blinks once, twice, trying to remember where he is. Need healing rock, the gray rock. Wait, no rock? Oh my god. Okay, I think Brute is dangerous. On the flip side, a demo is the perfect time for me to be an agent of absolute chaos and violence, and so I guess that's it. Okay, do I have a weapon? No. Because we have this thing. Oh, we have a rusted katana. That's not really much of a weapon, but hey. Well, I broke that. So now we have this cave. Hello, cave with crab statues. I'm not gonna lie. Why would somebody make a cave full of crab statues? Unless you were... I have no idea. Tame Javik, anything else? I could take a bunch of torches, but I don't think we benefit from that much. Anything back here? Mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms. But since I can't do alchemy, it's not a high priority. What are these things? No idea. Greebles. Anything over here? Well, maybe. Some potions. More potions. Good loot. Herp. Nope. Yeah, I see more of the like weird little critters. Okay, so now that I've picked up some stuff, we can drop the wooden jar. I don't think we care about that. So I have a torch. I do have a staff of lesser frost shot, but I don't think I care deeply about that. I guess I'll... Oh. Okay. That'll have to do, at least until we can find some other stuff. Grab the mushrooms while I'm here, since I can probably eat them or sell them. Okay. So I can kind of do like a charging attack. Okay. The melee combat feels good so far. Very zippy. Played Devil Spire Falls recently. Recently might have actually even been yesterday's video. Which was... Do I actually have the sound effects turned down? Because I might have them too low. It's not a Wanderbot video without me tweaking the sound settings a lot. That seems better. Okay, Alt to dodge backwards. And I know I can also... block. But I kind of want to avoid that. Seems like melee is nice and easy. But yeah, Devil Spire Falls did not have nearly as good of combat as this. It did have some, like, really goofy, like, craft cycle stuff that was kind of fun to play around with. Ooh, restore health effect. Looks like we've also got some basic archery. Not that I'm going to be... Yeah, skill. Low skill, 50% effectiveness. Yeah, marksmanship ain't good enough for me to really use a bow. However... easy enough for me to just bully this guy, especially because he seems to be having some trouble. There we go. A wounded looter. Had a rusted greatsword. Okay, good stuff. Because that's probably better for me. Okay, rusted greatsword. Oh, substantially so. Okay, heavy weapons, high damage. Slow down the owner's movement slightly. Okay, Wisp, more Javik skin. Don't think I see anything else here. The last time I tried playing this, I was a... let's see, Dezaru antenna. No idea what that is. Might be good. Some of this stuff we might have to drop off. But I'm hoping I have enough strength that I can actually carry an amount of these things with me. Wooden jar? No. Wisp seeds. Might be good. I don't see anything else. But yeah, I was trying to play a caster the last time, and it was fun, but I feel like the magic system isn't quite as well implemented yet. Just doesn't have enough content. Well, there's a dead looter here. A bunch of lockpicks. A slate of summon Javik. Bedroll. know what Sweet Leaf is, and we can try using a lockpick. Well, we got it open. I might want to look into raising my lockpicking after all. I was going to be like, I don't do thievery, and then it's like, oh wait, but there's just random locked chests that I should care about. Okay, so spell slates you can use to learn a spell. Do you learn the spell or do you just kind of equip it? You might just equip it. It doesn't matter. I'm not really built for casting spells this time around. And that's okay. Rusted Dagger of Burning. Whoop. Okay. So my damage is big. And I've got goofy knockback on this thing. So that feels pretty good. Yeah, sure. We unging. Okay, we've leveled up. How does that even work? I have no idea, actually. It looks like they might have just gained levels, actually. So, I wonder if it's one of those where... Can I control any of this? Reputation. Bounty. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any immediate control. Oh, here we go. I just had to wait. So, distributor skill points. So... what do we want to do? Athletics might actually be a good idea. Just for some movement speed. Oh, major skill, higher upgrade cap. Oh. Let's do something like that. Considering, I guess I'm going to need thievery after all. Buddy! You're in the wrong neighborhood. Oh, gosh! No, you're not. This is very much your territory. I am but a guest here. But at least I can smack you up just like everything else. Scroll of Standard Ice Spike. And I don't think I can break through that yet. Another healing shrine, or zone, or whatever you want to call this. There we go. What is this? Speed effect. Oh, I am zippy. This looks kind of fun. I really like how this game looks. It's got that perfect level of low poly, but with like actual good lighting. Let's see. Okay, reinforced greaves and hood are heavy armor. Cuirass, perfect. Do not have enough for greaves. It doesn't matter. Okay, anything else? No. Like, I love the look of low poly games, but I find a lot of them kind of suck from like a visual perspective. That a lot of them are just using a like bot asset pack rather than they're using a bot asset pack rather than, let's see, making their own visuals or 3D models or anything like that. And I actually don't know where this one lands. How even? There's a chest up there. I have no idea how to get down to that, or up to that. Unless it has something to do with this tree, but even then, I don't think so. No, I'm stuck. Yeah, however you're supposed to get to that is a mystery to me. It's probably a puzzle, but like whatever's in there can't be good, so good that I can't just ignore it. Rusted Great Axe. Some more convenient potions, and let's go to Ardenfall. Okay, question is weapons. Rusted greatsword, 39 damage. Rusted great axe is just better. Might be even slower. No. Seems to be about the same speed. Maybe it has less reach. I could see that being the case. Okay. Don't know how many of these are actually good or useful. I'm seeing like a couple of crates around that I might as well go pop open because we're about to go into a town that might have stuff that I can buy and sell with, and so the more loot I have on me, the better. It's not like I can just pick up a random golden platter and sell that for a couple hundred gold. Sometimes I can. Not in this game, though. Okay, hello. Well, no one lives here. I like the visuals for this environment, too. It's very underwater, even though it's not underwater. A dwarf, here of all places. You've come far. Too far. Bisawa has little welcome to spare. That's all I can tell you. If you want more, speak to Iago. Iago? It's the eldest in Bisawa, the wisest. Speak with him. Okay, I'd like to see what's for sale. Alright, but with the creature blocking the trade route, we don't have much to spare. Have a look. So at the very least, I might as well sell, like, the basic stuff that I can't use. The katana, the short bow. I like the idea of the burning dagger, but can't use it either. Okay, 2 mods. Lower relationship and bad barter modifier. That's fine. Oh. Actually, they won't pay a good value for that. Do they even have anything that I care about deeply? A lot of magic stuff. And a shell great axe. 101 damage. How much does my rusted great axe do? Would be good. Well, I have just enough money that I could buy the shell great axe if I wanted to. Looks neat. We do also have the backpack. Plus 50 carry weight, but can't do it. Okay, let's snag that. Do a trade. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, so let's find this elder. Salt of the sea, what are you? You're even more hideous than a Nayar. Wow. Jerk. Oh. Cancel. We're not going in there. Give me your old man. Are you Iago? No. You're, well, maybe old, but not a man. Iago the old. Well, he's old. I know not what manner of creature you are, what brought you to Bisawa, but you're not welcome here. This village bends beneath its own weight, stranger. An outsider's feet dragging through our sands would only press us lower. Best you seek another shore. I'm an obsidian dwarf. There are few of us in Ardenfall. Few or many, it makes no difference. A stranger's a stranger. Better your kind than the Nayar. Yet I cannot permit you to stay. What burdens your people? Many unbelievers on the face of the sea. Many strangers of these waters. The hearts of these outsiders anger the spirits. Because of this, the spirits have cursed us with this fog, which makes the sea mad. Luring creatures from the deep to our shallows and... luring creatures from the deep to our shallows and wedged itself in a cave that blocks our trade road and looms directly above the food store. Another stranger will only worsen the spirit's ire. Permit me to remain and I'll clear the trade road. Then be gone. You speak as though the beast were but driftwood or a pile of stone. It is no mere object to be pushed aside. It is a thing of the spirits, dwelling in this realm but not owned by it. Any shortcut you would take would wound it and bring greater ruin upon Bisawa. This matter is not for strangers. I will not allow it. I ask you again, depart from here. Do you and your villagers think this creature a god? We know not what it is, nor do we pretend to, but it comes from the spirits of the sea, from the cold, dark deep. A messenger, perhaps. If it can be returned safely, I would see it so. Give my hand freely and respectfully. It will bring no harm to this creature. Fine, linger if you must, though. Linger if you must. Though with the trade route blocked, we have nothing for you. Do not mistake this for a welcome until the beast is driven from the pass. You are no guest in Bisawa, only another burden we suffer. There's a hermit called Yogek, living in Senang Hollow. If your will is set on dislodging the creature, he alone may hold the knowledge. Either way, I believe he's our best hope of removing the creature safely. Vali, traveler. Act wisely. Okay, well. I mean, nothing for it. If this place is, I'm not really welcome here, and there's not really much to buy or sell, I think we're just gonna probably speed along. Unless there's quests that I can do. It doesn't look like I can do any cooking here. Get plates, bonfires. I don't know. This person looks like they might be interesting, though. Greetings, dear stranger. I saw you come from that cave. Did you see any jellyfish in there? Blue ones that glow like little lamps. Jellyfish? Why do you ask? Are you worried I got poisoned? Not at all. It's the caves I'm worried about. You see, I wish to catch one, but they only dwell in underground rivers and lakes. Other things lurk there too. Things that would drag me to an early grave, and she looks out to the sea with a sigh, owe him to wait for his return, even if he never comes. Oh, forgive a poor woman's ramblings. I seek a cave jellyfish to give to the sea spirits. Their flavor is sweet, almost like a berries, and the spirits love it quite much. Whenever I send one out, the sea becomes calm, and the sound of its waves a soothing song. Please, kind stranger, you seem to be the type who shies not from the deep and dark. Could you go and catch a cave jellyfish for me? They're blue like the deepest sea and glow like little lamps. A beacon in the darkest caves. I'll find one. If I find one, I'll make sure to bring it back to you. The spirits will surely bless you for your kindness, good stranger. Please don't forget about it. I'm in need of their blessing, too. Okay. So we actually probably should talk to some of the people here. I think the lady with the sword might have something for me. I think the other characters maybe not so much, though. Hello! You, outsider. I will not ask how you arrived to our little village. Frankly, I do not care. I'll be keeping my eye on you. If I see a mere glint of your sword, you'll lose your head. Charisma. Why, I would never dare touch an innocent life after punching a wounded man. I'm sure you can extend such kindness to me, yes? I soften ever so slightly. For now. I will leave you alone, but I'm always watching. Are you a bit seasoned to be guarding the village? The elf scowls. The years of experience have only sharpened my blade, outsider. I may be unable to swim in the frigid waters of the caverns, but I'm more than capable to kill beast and man. Okay, well, I gained a little bit of experience from it. What about you? Oh, it's you again. See, if there was a man to punch, it would be him. Hello, you? You mean to lose the creature, do you? Expecting praise for it, perhaps. No one here is impressed by such meddling. You merely risk the deep, claiming us both for your blunders. You toy with powers you cannot even feign to grasp. Okay. These people suck. I mean, I get it. Xenophobia is common, and also I'm maybe hideous. Okay, in the Coral Forest Cavern. I don't know if that's a new one. Oh god, that's the beast. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the heck out of that. Not conventionally, anyway. Okay, so what is this? Vent. Investigate. Array of tubes sway in the salty wind, accompanied by the low resonant bubbling echoing from deep beneath the land. The ground trembles beneath your feet, as though the immense pressure is building below, straining for release. Investigate. You crane your neck, peering into the depths of the larger hole. It appears to be blocked. Perhaps a potion with corrosive or poisonous attributes could melt the blockage, allowing the built-up pressure to finally escape. Let's see. Strength. Forcefully smash the blockage, relieving the pressure. With all your might, you stomp your foot down on the blockage. Structure suddenly shudders violently. You hear a loud crack. With a thunderous burst, dust and debris erupt from the now cleared hole. Bubble. Well, this is... Is this risky? Okay. Okay. Looks like it just does a bunch of damage, but so do I. Killed it. We got a Venuki leaf. What else do we get here? Sun-kissed chest with a sun-kissed amulet. Alright. We get a staff of lesser shock bolt, lesser wind force, elf skeleton, blossom of serenity. Anything else? I'm hoping I'd find something meant for, you know, big fight man, but I'll take what I can get. Okay, this already is charming me. Just had a random ass area with just a random ass... I'm gonna call it a mid-boss. I don't know if it really counts as one, but, you know, like a unique little encounter with some unique little loot. And that felt good. Nope. Uh-oh. Can I go back down? Oh. Okay, let's sure hope this doesn't kill me. Death, you will be forgotten. Load last save. When was my last save? Oh, talking to her. Okay. Huh. Well, it didn't kick me back far. Now we got the shell great axe. Okay, let's try this again. So how am I supposed to return from this? Actually, it looks like there's a handful of these islands. Alright. Holy smokes, this is a good weapon. So there's the Venuki leaf. Maybe it has something to do with that sun-kissed amulet that was in this chest here. Maybe. Because, yeah, I'd kind of forgotten to put that on. Sun-kissed amulet enhances elemental magic of self and athletics by 10. Well, we like some of that. And the main question is, how do I descend from here? Can I? Okay, let's just do a new save. Okay, I just survived that time. Still hurt, but not as badly as I thought. Yeah, I'll have to figure out if there's some way of giving myself slow fall. Okay, so speak to the Hermit of the Coral Forest, plus we're also looking for the jellyfish, if we can find them. This looks vaguely hermit-centric. Ow. I do, in retrospect, want to learn how to heal myself. None of these are healing spells, though. For Lycan. Okay, more things trying to kill the heck out of me. Hollow Horn. Ow. Maybe I should block. Maybe. Okay, more Pearl Lichen. Do we have anything interesting? Yes, we do. Some gemstones, Scroll of Hurricane. Yeah, I think if I was to make a new character, I'd probably roll, rather than big Unga Bunga, I think I'd maybe go for more light weapons and speed. But, oh well. My head still aches from your spirited blow. I suppose one must expect such behavior from the less refined. Glad to be out of that damned cavern. Nasty place, but you clearing the path was helpful, I suppose. Friendly creatures taking up residence along the road to Akaga. An unnecessary complication. Those savages on the beach were no help. So here I am, destitute and without a home until the path is cleared. By the way, if circumstances leave you in possession of items, better move quietly. I can be of service. Provenance is often overstated. Value is not. Okay, so we can trade with him. You need not ask such a ridiculous questions. The true query is whether someone such as yourself deserves my wares. Doesn't hurt to take a look, of course, and remember, you happen to have less legal products to trade. I may have another way. I speak the formal language of duel, not frivolous local laws. Okay, so I could potentially sell him stuff at a higher value. We don't have a great relationship with him, and my bartering is not amazing. Well, I have a bunch of trash. I think these I want to offload onto him. They might be good for alchemy later, but at least at the moment, it's nothing. Okay. Let's see. Looter's Journal, which I guess I probably should have read, but eh. Okay, light boots and greaves. I just want to offload so I'm not carrying too much because I'm actually right at my carrying capacity. And that's not amazing. Yeah, how much It seems like it has plenty. I don't want to, like, give up all of my weapons. Okay, so let's see what he sells. So he sells shell amulets, damage threshold, a bone ring of arcane resistance, an expensive ring, ring of swift blade. Ooh, attack speed would be lovely. Slate of calm, enhanced thievery. The shade of the limbs of Okay. So I should probably pull back the mushrooms. Because he has 200 gold, and we want to clean him out for everything he has. But I want to do so well. Okay, almost. That should be good. Trade. Good doing business with you. There we go. Inventory's looking a lot better. We do want that backpack, but eh. Okay, anything up here? Who knows, actually. Another one of these suckers. Okay, got it. Oh, we get the jaw. And then we get whatever this place is. Oh, it's got a treasure chest. I like those. Anything else? No. Oh, there was something about... I gotta check this. Set this to favorite and number 1. Oh. That's interesting. So favorites I can just swap between with F. Anything in there? I have no idea. Okay, well. He was not the hermit I was looking for. He was just some guy. I hope the frame rate on this has been stable. It looks like it's good. I was really excited for this originally. Another one of these suckers. Oh, big ups. Sprinting does not cost stamina. I appreciate that. Oh. Yep, got it. Okay, anything else? Well, I'm level 3. Geez, all things considered. Let's go for a bit in athletics. Yeah, I might as well get my axe skill up to maximum. Just be mega good at clunk. And I will say, that is satisfying being able to just whammo something. Some barnacles, whatever they're used for. The critter, but none of these are the hermit that I'm supposedly looking for. Heavy board investigated. Heavy board lies on the ground. Shove it out of the way. Using your strength, you anchor your feet against the ground and press your weight against the wooden debris. Gives suddenly and slides away from its resting place. Oh. Got a shell katana. Okay. Yeah, none of these are the guy. Oh, I see a cave I can go into. So that's probably where we want to go next. Right cap, bury me with the trees, and some Saromi fisher boots. That might be the hermit. Hermit, yep. What's this, a dwarf of all things? Come to the camp of the alchemist Yogek in Sinang Hollow. Unthinkable. No, laughable. Haha. But here you stand. What is it you're after? Salt secrets? No. So misplaced. You must be chasing something stranger still. Indulge me. Iago sent me. A beast blocks Basawa's trade route and my way out. And Iago thinks I, Yogek, holds an answer. He's wrong. I have at least 3. I have a solvent, yes. Free to you, for the trade must flow for me to gather what I need. But I cannot see to the beast. My current work binds me here. The Magulahan, the mysterious flower, blue, grows in the darkness of fresh water. Strange little thing. It'll certainly do something to your beast. The Kamgu, vine of chaos, purple, found in corrupted lands. That one. Oh, it will be violent. Finally, there's the Tahisu, the blossom of serenity. Blazing orange, up in high places. That one's sure to soothe the creature. Surely it will spare it from any harm. Surely. So, should I check the cliffs for the blossom of serenity? Cliffs? No. The blossom of serenity thrives higher, always higher. So what better habitat for a Tahisu? The floating islands of above, of course. Born from bubble dew exploding out of the ground, throwing whole chunks of land skyward. My first camp went that way. Poofed. Gone. Okay, that's all I need to know. Good. Then we're done here. The solvent's yours. Find a use for it, and be gone before my thoughts scatter once more. Do you have any potions for sale? Ha! Stranger asks an alchemist whether he has potions. Yes. The answer is always yes. I was hoping, well, I guess I could buy his potions of... Oh, I do have potions of slow fall. I should have checked that. Does he? Potion of levitation. Oh, but it only lasts for a little while. Might still be worth it. Okay, plus he has some money. Oh, but he doesn't buy any of my stuff. Rude. Do inform me if it melts through anything structural. I'm refining the ratios. Okay. Yeah, eventually I want to get into alchemy myself. Wait. Is this not thievery? Supreme levitation. Okay, see, that's thievery. I wonder if they just haven't marked it proper. Okay, I do see a cave, though, that I should go check out, which may also have what I'm looking for, as far as, like, those jellyfishes. Bubbledew Cavern. Or it has something else, including whatever the hell that is. Oh, you're terrifying. Here's the thing. I just do so much damage. What? Oh, its head. Its head detached and started trying to nibble on me. I mean, okay. Scrap of paper. Fang spore. That's interesting. I see more stuff there. Huh. Unfortunately, the maps are a little... not amazing in this. I wouldn't say that they're strictly terrible so much as just... There we go. They're not strictly terrible, they're just hard to navigate. You can kind of get a general sense for where you are, and that's it. Locked chest. Yeah, I burnt all of my lockpicks earlier. Regretting that. But so be it. Okay, there's a third one. It's kind of a fun... Okay, jump effect added. There we go. Kind of a fun combat system. Okay. Does this get me anywhere? It does. But I think this might just be back to where I was. Yeah? Yeah. We want to go the other direction. Looks like we got more bad lads there. But I want to just check the rest of this out real quick, because this looks like something I can... Nope. It looked like something I could harvest. Okay, let's just do a new save. I'm so glad that sprinting doesn't cost any stamina. There we go. Another jaw. A scrap of paper. Doesn't have anything on it. A scroll of enhanced intelligence. Oh, that might hurt me. Does a little. But only a little. Okay, then I should be able to run down along this thing. Kinda. Another note. A lot of scraps of paper, but they don't seem to have any actual contents yet. That's okay. We've got more to check out. Oh, more you suckers. And they do shoot at me. Alright. And then get rid of the head. Yeah, things are working out pretty well for me. I do hope there's some way for me to increase my stamina regen at some point, but I might have to be reliant on, like, healing items for that. Okay, 2 routes down. I'll take the right path. Never mind, this is a butthole. Small gap, squeeze through. Sure. See a thin gap you could potentially fit through. Try your best to get through. Cannot fit through. Agility check 5. That's fine. It probably would get me trapped anyway, but maybe I should get my agility up to at least level 5. I may have ways of boosting my agility. Okay, you look like... Yeah, Alpha Lichen. Nice part is this axe has just, like, dummy knockback. I leveled up. That'll give me the agility. Oh, is it agility? I'll get athletics at least up to level 5. Let's see. Start putting it into heavy armor? Yeah. Look, I'm just going to make sure that my Unga Bunga's at peak power. If I'm not one-shotting Gremloids, then what am I doing with my life? I definitely want to find something a little bit more, oomph? Charge? But this one might actually have the charge, and I missed the read on how it works. I do also hope I can get a healing potion at some point. Okay, let's go this direction. Because this might be that area with that squeeze through. This also looks to be the jellyfish I'm supposedly heading for. School of jellyfish frolic in the frigid waters. Their innards are aglow with a soft blue light. Grab a jellyfish. Seize one of the dancing creatures and stow it in your inventory. Poor critter. Well, I get a scrap leather backpack, another piece of paper that doesn't have anything in it. I mean, I guess each of those weighs nothing. Grab leather backpack. Increases carry capacity by 25. I like that. So that hole that I could squeeze through would be on the other side of that. So I guess there are reasons for someone to want to... Damn. There are reasons for someone to want to maybe be a bit more of an all-rounder. Once again, hopefully there's some way that I can increase my other stats. Yeah, because I... And enhances intelligence by 1 for a minute. I don't know, sometimes they give you like permanent stat ups, and that's always good. I'm gonna go back and take a look at that weird sphincter hole, but I think my issue is my agility is just too low. And I have no way of gaining any, at least currently. Yeah, that's an agility, not an athletics thing. Last. Did I open this? I did. Well, I will say this is already giving me... Okay, so Devil's Spire Falls was like full sandbox. This is a much more like guided linear experience. But one that I'm finding... Okay, cannot save when enemies are nearby. Oh, that saved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this treasure chest is a problem. Nope, it's not. It's you. Here's the thing. I am the problem. But I think the treasure chest I'm gonna have to kill too. There's no way you are not. Also something I need to kill. Alright, so get some more pearl lichen. Pearl lichen. But, like, the dungeon crawl vibes from this are exactly what I'm looking for in a game like Morrowind. The Devil's Spire Falls was, like, nice and sandboxy. You could do some really goofy things. But the dungeon crawls in that were not up to par. This, on the other hand, is absolutely rocking it. I'd love to see a little bit more of the sandbox come in. But I also recognize that that would break balance, and maybe that's not really worth it. I really liked the thing in Morrowind where the more you did a thing, the better you were at doing that thing permanently. It created a really nice feeling of, like, rewarding the player for... playing around and experimenting and, like, doing the things that I guess technically they were already doing. But, you know, it's like, oh, you know, you want to train up your sneaking. Go do a bunch of sneaking for a while. Oh, that toasted them. Money. There. Ah. I don't know where that Javik was. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, I don't think the wooden spoon or jar are worth it. I think we've cleared this out, but, like, that's just a lovely little dungeon crawl right there. And the kind of underwater-y vibes give it a really solid feeling of, like... how would I say? I don't know, it's not your traditional boring dungeon crawl. Or dungeon tile set? Dungeon vibes? Whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we need to get up to the Sky Islands. We know where one is. And we have the ability to get back down if we need to. But yeah, we have 3 more. I would love to see some, like, POIs. Or the ability to make notes, maybe? Oh, you can make map markers. Well... It's not like I can bust into somebody's house and like take a nap there. I mean, do we... I guess I can just quick save. Let's go back. The thing I'm looking for might be on this island. And if not... Yeah, there's the chest. Critter. Bodies in the lantern. Yeah, nothing. Okay, question. Do we have a button for, like, just waiting? Rest is T. Wait until 8 in the morning. I don't think anything's gonna suddenly come out and attack me. So now that we have this vantage, we have 3 sky islands in somewhat obvious locations. Though I am actually seeing something on that spot. Okay. Yeah. There's something over there. Actually, let's cross to the other side. Because whatever that gold thing is might actually have value for me. Might even be what I'm looking for. Or it's just a random shiny and nothing fancy. But it feels like it's supposed to be something. Right, time to find out if I can walk on one of these. Nope. Oh. Oh, wow. The falling damage on this is much more permissive than you'd think. Yeah. Okay, we got a sorrow root. Yeah, so we have these sun-kissed chests that are scattered around, kind of randomly. But they'll often have a rare item. Where's this? Just so I know how to get back up. Oh, here. Because this actually almost looks like a path I can follow to somewhere. You look... Okay. That was a tough customer. Kamashi. Oh, Fang Spore. This might be where you get the corruptive root, Vine of Chaos. Or did I already get the item? Okay. Doesn't seem like there's much with either of these. Damn, there's a lot there, actually. Okay, so it doesn't look like the Vine of Chaos. Oh, I do have the Blossom of Serenity. Okay, well, nice to know that we've found both. And we fought a cool horror monster. Oh, so that's how you get up there. You can get up that. Okay. It originally didn't seem like it was a viable path. But I'm glad to see that I'm wrong. I'm really curious about the 3 other sky islands and what might be on them, but I think I might leave that for later. We don't have huge amounts of time here. But yeah, I really like where this is going. It just seems very pleasant. Both mixing kind of the best of what Morrowind is. I'd say maybe a bit more Skyrim-y, I suppose, without that random leveling thing. Giant creature. Beast seems to have gotten itself wedged in the cave entrance. Breathing is slow and heavy, like it's been struggling for a while. Okay. Pet the creature. At the scratch, a bass-like hum escapes its chest, sending birds scattering from nearby coral trees. Blossom of serenity with the incomplete mixture. Consider your decision, knowing the result will most likely be a peaceful one. You mix the orange flower with the incomplete mixture. It bubbles happily. You pour the potion on the creature's horn-like snout. I was standing right in front of it. That absolutely would have just crushed me, but hey. Bye, dude. Nope. Underground Preservium. This is different. Oh, I do have a torch. Support beam. Inspect. Find a support beam rotted and weak. Leave. Oh. That's concerning. Yanaki hair rope. I'm overburdened. Such is life. Levitation potion can be great for escapes. I do like the idea of just like quaffing one of those and then just ascending directly upwards. Okay. So I know I'm overburdened. I could potentially do something about that, but it's not a long walk back to town. So I think we're just going to slowly schmooze our way back and see what I can get. You know, I could save and probably pop one of the big levitation potions and see if I can get up to those islands. Just in case there's something of value there. Now, speaking of something of value, hello. Did you see it flying home? The sea spirits must be smiling upon us this day. Found the jellyfish you were looking for. Blue glowing, found in a nearby cave. With my heartfelt thanks. Let me prepare the offering so we may give it to the spirits. She cuts the jellyfish into thin strips and places them onto 2 little boats sitting on the sun-kissed shore. For the offering's place, she kneels down in the sand and recites a short prayer. Then she gives one of the boats a push and it sails off towards the sea. The second boat is yours. You went out to catch the jellyfish, so she shows you a warm smile. You offer a little prayer to the spirits of the sea. Perhaps they'll bless you in response. Go ahead. Boat sits ready to be released, lapping waves, reaching eagerly for its hull. Push it out to sea. As your hand reaches for the little boat, you wish for wealth, power, wisdom. Grab the food, put it in your mouth. Power! Make a wish for power as you nudge the boat towards the waiting tide. Confident spark rushes through your body as you realize that you've always held the key. Only by grasping opportunities will you seize it. So we got some reputation and some experience, I think. I don't know. Did something improve? I have no idea what the power gain is. I wish it would actually, like, give me a quick lowdown on, like, buffs that I've gained, but hey. Actually, I'd love to play more games like that. RPGs where there's no leveling system. It's all about, like, going around doing side quests and then, like, picking a perk or two from like, rewards for doing them. You have my thanks, Wabo. Supplies and trade may return to us now. I would not have guessed it, but the beast has gone back to the sea, and our food store yet stands. You have my welcome then, an honored guest in Bisawa. As I've resolved your trade route, perhaps in gold for a weary traveler? The elder Brinks, outsiders, always looking for wealth, as if it would fill the gaping hole in their hearts. Well, it would certainly make my rent less of a problem. I suppose a gift is only fair. Here, a small token of our appreciation. Now please, leave us be. Goodbye. Fair tides to you, Wabo. Okay. Look, man. I'm nothing if not consistent. Let me make the biggest hitty stick I can possibly swing. Hello! Tidings, Wabbo! Okay, so now I have a whole mess of stuff. My fisher boots don't give me anything. Light boots, light cuirass. Oh, wait, no, he can't. He can't buy any of those. What can he buy? Let's see, the metal ring he can buy. So there is stuff like the alpha lichen tail, but these are valuable. Ooh. Okay, so we actually have a lot of healing with all that meat that I've been hoarding. Okay, and he will buy all of this stuff. Potent seashells. I want to keep the rope. Sell the 2 books. So we have a steaming shell. Oh, great sword. So it does fire damage. And they will buy the katana, which does the same thing. Sarut shortbow. Yeah, I mean, not really much of a reason to keep it around. I ain't gonna be using it. Ooh. Amplifies night vision is kind of nice. Yeah, I just have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that I don't necessarily want to get rid of. But at least I can offload all of these. Which aren't that heavy. Okay, so what does he have? Oh, there's the backpack. Potion of slow fall. I guess I'll grab the potions to restore health. Okay. Should be good. Thank you. Okay, so now I can run. Unfortunately, I have some space. Used on anchor points to allow for faster travel. I don't actually know how useful that's going to be. But it might be good. Okay. Well, I did say I wanted to check out these... I did say I wanted to check out a couple of these things. We have a boat there. Oh, that's nice. There's a flying V of birds. Weirdly, I don't see a whole lot of games that actually have... Okay. You don't see a whole lot of games that have just random groups of birds going by in the background. Prefer like pixel art games. It always feels kind of like a wasted opportunity. Oh my god. Is that a... Oh. Overburdened, treasured Ogby. Well, at least I know for a fact I can fight it. Placeholder. Yeah, that's about right. Unfortunately, that was one of my 2 superior levitation potions, which is a little bit of a downer. I also have no idea what I just got. Magic isn't real. Damage protection to self. Okay, that's fun. I also got a placeholder item. I don't know what that is. Found in a list and is a placeholder. Ignore it. No, I'm keeping it. It's mine. Ah, it's the ... stuff that's important. And we did get some staves. Okay. Ow? What? Oh, there's a red Agobi hanging out here. Not for long, sucker. Okay. potions. Oh, I have 6 potions of supreme levitation. Well, I'm close enough. I might actually be able to do a standard, standard speed, standard levitation. Let's go. Oh boy. Who are you? Oh. Don't fight them. You gently pet the Kawamoku soft fur. Okay. So we get an Amulet of the Kawamoku. Enhances thievery. Tsuromi shoes. Gemstone. This is why I love video games like this. Ones where there's just like, there's no reason for me to be here. I don't benefit from doing this. I don't have like a reason to have gone here. It was just kind of an idle curiosity of like, hey, is this something I can get to and is this something I can get to and maybe find something useful in? And the answer is yeah, actually. Well, that didn't work. Load quick save. I swear there was another one of these. Yeah, if I hadn't turned around, I think I might have been able to make that. But I thought there was another one of these. If there's another island nearby. Oh. No, that's just part of this one. Okay. So the slow fall gave me a little bit, but it wasn't exactly what I needed to bridge the gap. Whoa! Hell yeah. Well, I killed it. Unfortunately, I have no idea where I killed it to. No. I killed it so hard it disappeared from existence. Well, we have the Amulet of Leaping, Ocean Frost Katana. Yeah, it's one of these big suckers, too. Well, luckily, the monster isn't really the most dangerous. So it doesn't matter too much. Let's do a quick save. Let's see if falling into water is dangerous. No, actually, totally fine. Sick. I really like this game. I think it's got a lot of potential. The ambiance is amazing. The melee combat at least feels really good. I think I'm gonna roll katana. Go like light weapons when I play this for realsies. Purely just because I liked that charge on the katana. The axe has such good knockback, and maybe that's good, but I like being able to gap close and then scoot away. And I think I like that better than... Oh, that's Chasa. Oh, that's fun. She's just playing music. It means nothing, but it just kind of feels like these are people in a way that some other games don't. You can see them praying or playing music or farming. Just on a slight schedule. But if I actually just swam around the whole cave thing? Are you kidding me? I just wanted to see what this boat had, because this boat seems like it's something. But it may also be nothing, actually. It may also have stuff below. Hold up. I had an amulet of the Delver. Oh, yeah, enhances night vision. They weren't kidding. Okay. Unfortunately... I think we're just going to have to hang out until 7 in the morning. Nothing's going to attack me out here. Okay, now I can actually see what I'm doing. If there's anything. It just seemed like this boat might have a thing. No? Weird. This game's actually usually pretty good about giving goodies for exploration, but is what it is. Alright, well, anyway, I guess I'm gonna go through that cave. We could have apparently just gone straight around. I don't know why the people in the town didn't just, you know, swim around, but I guess maybe the point is they could. It's just not worth it for trade. Anyway, I guess I'm going to as well mention at this point that the Ardenfall demo is available on Steam, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is a good time. This is a neat, this is a really neat, you know, I wouldn't say open world, adventure RPG with some level of immersive sims, some amount of immersive sim gameplay design, though it might also just be like big sandboxy. Yep. Because that's why you're not supposed to swim around, because you, or we have completed the demo, and that's about it. But yeah, this looks great. It, as somebody who grew up playing hours and hours and hours in Morrowind, and then hit the more modern ones like Oblivion and Skyrim and bounced off hard, this is everything I'm kind of looking for. And I seriously look forward to seeing where it goes. So, Serene End, Mysterious End, Chaotic End, Violent End. I think you could collapse the food store underneath them. Crushing End, probably. Rule Breaker might be the swimming one. Didn't do salty snack, didn't steal anything either. I like that they actually have little like, hey, try other things, maybe. Anywho, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.